Welcome back to Vet Hat Travels and Eats. I'm your host, Thomas. Forgive me, my voice isn't all there today. You know, the seasons are changing. So that fall weather is coming. Even out here in Vegas, you know, it's getting a little chillier. So it's kind of playing around with my sinuses, but that's all right. I'm still here to tell you some news that I think that you all should hear. Actually not news, but how many of you all travel without insurance, without travel insurance? I know a lot of people do. I've done it, before. But it's important nowadays that you get travel insurance. I'm telling you, it's well worth it. I know we think a lot of insurance companies are overcharging and they just cost too much. A lot of people think that it's a ripoff, and I understand. I totally understand that. But when you need it, that's that day, that hour, that minute that you may have to make that call and say, look, I have a claim, And the reason why I'm saying that is that because I have been, with me and my wife, we've been cruising or traveling, mainly cruising for over 20 years, traveling worldwide. I was in the Navy. I've been all over the place. But one thing I've noticed lately is that, and I've been watching a lot of YouTubers, I watch their stories and I read the news and, I look at cruise news and different things like that. But a lot of people are getting sicker nowadays, of course, because of COVID. But other things as well, like heart attacks, strokes, unexplained illnesses, and if you have to get taken off the ship, take it. If you're in port and you get taken off that ship is not going to wait for you. Okay? That ship will not wait for you. You're going to have your own way back. All right? So if you stay, of course, if something happens, God forbid, but a person with you that's traveling with you has to also stay with you, then that means that's 2 plane tickets back to wherever your home dwelling is. And I'm just saying, think about it, because things are happening. People are getting left behind. People are having to go to these hospitals that are out of the country, and that ship is not going to wait for you. And that's one of the main reasons why I say travel insurance is probably good to have. No, it is good to have. And just think about it. I'm telling you, younger people are getting sick. And I'm not talking just COVID related illnesses. I'm saying other things to where they may have to stay, in a certain country while the ship is going to have to keep going. So I'm just saying, just think about it. You know how they lose your luggage? I've heard of people actually losing their luggage. There is when you get to a cruise port, they have these bins and they have these guys up here that put your luggage on these little bins. You tip them or whatnot, and your luggage should end up at your room sometime that day. Okay, the day of your boarding, you giving your luggage to these guys, and they're supposed to take it on the ship for you. And there's some instances, and I'm not playing, I've heard where people have not received their luggage from the pier side. Okay, this is from the pier side. Now, that is a horrible feeling, to board a ship and you're touring this ship. You're thinking about a great time you're going to have, and you're thinking about what you're going to wear for that first night's dinner. You kind of want to maybe impress, or show that you're there, by what you wear, and you go to your room. Come to find out, you're waiting and waiting and waiting, and then later on, your bag never shows up. All I'm saying is, with insurance, travel insurance, at least you'll have, now you have to do your own research, but I know the majority of them will give you so much on your luggage so that therefore when you get to your first port or whatnot, you can possibly buy some clothes and whatnot and be covered. Now I've seen it happen to people that are uninsured. I've heard of it happening where for medical reasons, a person is taken off the ship, taken to a country, wherever, and to their hospital facilities, and they cannot get home because it costs too much money for a plane ticket. And that is if you don't need any medical assistance. If you need medical assistance to fly back with you, like a oxygen tank or who knows, that's going to cost some money. And all I'm saying is that insurance is something to think about. With what's going on now, I'm just saying it is best. And with me, like I said, I used to do it. I used to travel without insurance because I felt like then, I'm young, I'm strong, nothing's going to happen to me, and by the grace of God, nothing has happened. But I'm just saying for that next person, don't think like I used to think, because now I'm not traveling unless I have insurance. Not only my age, I see what's going on in the world. You just never know what you're going to run into, but you want to know that you're going to be covered. And the only way, like I said, is do your own research. Look at some, let's say take 5-6 different travel insurance agencies. Talk to them. Look at their websites. Look at what they offer. Could this benefit you in a case of an emergency? So just think about it. I just want everybody to be safe. Me and the wife are planning a upcoming cruise, and I just can't wait to talk about it. I want everybody to have a good time, and God forbid, if you have to use insurance or if you should need it, then prayerfully it'll be already in place. All right, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button if you like the video, and share it if you can. But yeah, we're trying to grow, so hey, what better way to just show my followers that I'm looking out for you too. All right, from Vet Hat Travels and Eats, take it easy.